Good morning and welcome to this thought for the day for Friday. And today it's a golden psalm again, a psalm which is full of verses which are familiar, verses which crop up in hymns and songs. It's Psalm 19. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they display knowledge. There is no speech or language where their voice is not heard. Their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the end of the world. In the heavens he's pitched a tent for the sun, which is like a bridegroom coming forth from his pavilion, like a champion rejoicing to run his course. It rises at one end of the heavens and makes its circuit to the other. Nothing is hidden from its heat. The law of the Lord is perfect, reviving the soul. The statutes of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, giving joy to the heart. The commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are sure and altogether righteous. They are more precious than gold, than much pure gold. They are sweeter than honey from the comb. By them is your servant warned. In keeping them there is great reward. Who can discern his errors? Forgive my hidden faults. Keep your servant also from wilful sins. May they not rule over me. Then will I be blameless, innocent of great transgression. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. If you turn on the television, it's as likely as not that you will see a crime drama. But the alternative is that you'll see a programme about nature. You'll see David Attenborough or Brian Cox explaining the wonders of the natural world, of cosmology and astronomy. And it is a great sadness that the premise is that there is no God, that all this stuff happened by chance. Of course, there is a history to it all. There's discernible stages and there is the evidence for evolution. But even so, how can you discount the Creator, which the psalmist is so conscious of in all that he says? Aristotle wrote, "Should a man live underground and there converse with the works of art and of mechanisms, and should afterwards be brought up into open day and see the eternal glories of earth and heaven, he would immediately pronounce them the works of such a being as we define God to be." Or Cicero, "When we behold the heavens, when we contemplate the celestial bodies, can we fail of a conviction? Must we not acknowledge that there is a divinity, a perfect being, a ruling intelligence which governs, a God who is everywhere and directs all by his power?" St. Paul said this, "Ever since the creation of the world, his invisible nature, namely his eternal power and deity, have been clearly perceived in the things that have been made." And so these great and worthy characters of history direct us to the thought that as we look around us and see the wonders of nature, they point us to the one who is behind it all. And indeed, Paul says that no one can count themselves blameless for acknowledging God, because they only have to look around them and see the nature which is there. The other half of the psalm is all about God's revelation in other ways, in his writings and in his history. And the psalmist wonders at the way in which God has enabled us to know not only him, but have the clues that we need to live life to the full. How sad to look around and see the wonders of nature and not to acknowledge God. How sad to live life without a recognition of all that He has told us about how we can make the most of every moment of every day we've been given. God bless you. Have a great day.